Seal making is the most important contribution of the Indus Valley civilization. More than 2000 seals have been found from the Harappan settlements. They were generally square in shape and they were made of a soft stone called a steatite, but some round seals have also been found. The design on the seals include a wide range of animals associated with a group of signs which are written in a semi-pictographic script. Some seals have only scripts carved on them, and some others they bear human and semi-human forms. The animal motifs which are used are Indian bison, the Brahmani bull, the rhinoceros, tiger and elephant. A series of composite animals are also shown. This kind of seals might have been used for some kind of religious purpose. Seals could have also been used for exchange of goods between distant cities. It seems that every merchant or mercantile family they had one seal, bearing an emblem often of a religious character, and a name or a brief inscription was there. But the script has not been deciphered, so we don't understand what is written. The script is also kind of Bostrophodon style, means right to left and then left to right. The standard Harappan seal was a square or an oblong plaque, usually made of a soft stone called a steatite, which was delicately engraved, and then, after delicately engraving, it was hardened by heating.
With their first trading journeys, the people of the Indus took care to mark their products with clay stamps or copper plates. But their favourite method was seals made of steatite, a material that hardens when heated. Merchants hung them around their necks, and they were widely used. The development of long-distance trade led the Indus merchants to forge alliances and to invent the concept of the contract. To seal a contract, they used finely carved stone cylinders, similar to those in Mesopotamia. More than 2,000 of these seals have been found. They're carved with animal profiles, zebu, buffalo, crocodiles, or with more intricate and mysterious motifs. Inscriptions accompany the images. Archaeologists have identified over 400 recurring signs.
The Mesopotamian civilization employed, in contrast, cylindrical seals, which were rolled on the clay tablets, leaving an impressed band bearing the device and the inscription of the seal. One or two such seals have been found even in Mohenjo-daro. They might have been used by those traders. By those traders who were trading with the Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. The primary purpose of these seals were to mark the ownership of the property, but they doubtlessly also served as an amulet. Amulet means taweez, जो पहनते हैं गले में, and they were regularly carried on the persons of their owners. Generally, the seals they depict animals such as bull, buffalo, goat, tiger, elephant, and sometimes the scenes from religious legends. Their brief inscriptions, never of more than 20 symbols, and usually not more than 10, are the only significant examples of the Harappan script. The script has, जैसे English alphabets are 26, the script had some 270 characters, which were evidently pictographic in origin. Pictographic, ideographic or syllabic character. The most striking similarities are with the symbols used from used by the natives of Easter Islands in the Eastern Pacific. So we can't say that what relation Harappans have with the Easter Island people have. We do not know what writing media was used, but it has been suggested that a small pot which was found at a small site of Chanhudaro is an inkwell. Certainly the Harappan did not inscribe their documents on the clay tablets. So when it comes to minor art or the seal making, they seem to be very, very artistic, and the carving is in intaglio, that is sunken engraving, with the impression appearing in reliefs. So all these particular things were there. Harappan's craft and techniques. There is a great variety of the standardized, mass-produced craft items. The artifacts are far greater in quantity and range, and they show greater technical finesse than those found in the earlier cultural phases. The Harappan pottery reflect efficient mass production. Pottery kilns were found at Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, and Chanhudaro. The pots were fired in a funnel-shaped updraft closed kilns. There is a great variety of pottery, including black on redware, grey buff, but the predominant one is black and redware. Most pots were wheel turned. Both fine and coarser fabrics occur, and their thickness varies. But the typical Harappan pottery is a very fine, sturdy, wheel-made, polished ware with a bright red slip. The red color of the pottery was made from the red ochre or the red mud, which is very rich in iron oxide, while the black was made by combining the dark reddish brown iron oxide with black manganese. Distinctive shapes include the dish on stand, vase, small vessel, large slender footed bowl, cylindrical perforated jar, and a goblet with the pointed fruit. Some of the designs were fish scales, people leaves, checkers, then geometrical figures intersecting circles. Human figures are rare and crude. Some of these potteries can even be seen in traditional kitchens of even today rural areas. Apart from ceramic vessels, the Harappans also made use of the metal ones. Harappan sites have yielded a profusion of terracottas. Terracotta. So, Harappan sites have yielded a profusion of terracotta. There are figurines of animals such as bulls, buffaloes, monkeys, dogs. There are toy carts with solid wheels. Human figurines include male figurines and more numerous female figurines of various types. The Harappan craftsmen also made terracotta bangles. Terracotta masks have also been found at Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Now, faience is a paste made out of crushed quartz and colored with the various minerals. The Harappans made faience bangles, crushed quartz and colored with various minerals. The Harappan made faience bangles, rings, pendants, miniature vessels and figurines. So faience, in Hindi you call it as chini mitti or china clay. It is a paste made out of crushed quartz and colored with various minerals. The Harappans made faience bangles, rings, pendants, miniature vessels and figurines. Another distinctive Harappan craft was the making of hard, high-fired bangles known as stoneware bangles. The stonework was another important craft. Reference was made earlier to the stone masonry and fine polished pillars at Dholavira. Actually, in Saurashtra and Kutch, the stonework was done predominantly. In Harappan sites, there were mass-produced chert blades, many of them